Chao Meng, aka XCM, the rank 1 top laner in the Chinese super server with currently 2075 LP, is playing some Kayle right now. And today we're gonna watch how he makes her workout in Chinese super server. We're gonna see how he stomps people with interesting playstyle. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you do. And without further ado, let's get right into the game. We will be watching a YouTube video of him playing Kayle into Aatrox. Again, he is currently the rank 1 in the Chinese super server. For the people who don't know what the Chinese super server is, basically China has a lot of different servers, right? Because it's such a big country. And basically, the Chinese super server is a server dedicated for the best players in China. You have to be at least Diamond 1 to participate or be able to play the server. And yeah, he's the rank 1 player right there. 2075 LP. I checked out his live stream earlier. He had literally 2.8 million viewers, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, he played some Kayle top lane into Aatrox. You know, Aatrox got buffed recently, so it got a bit different. It got a bit harder, this matchup. And today we want to check out and see how he makes her work, what he is doing, and, you know, maybe learn something new. I would say let's get right into it. Enjoy the show, grab some popcorn, and yeah. So, that's him. This is the rank 1 player. He is running Lethal Tempo with Presence of Mind, Alacrity, and Cutdown this game. It does show that he is running Bone Planing, Second Wind, and Unflinching this game. However, when we're actually in the game, runes change for some reason. I already skipped through the part to see if it's like worth watching. So yeah, as you can see, he has Taste of Blood. So I would assume that he changed his runes last second to oh yeah, we can actually see that here. Yeah. To Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. He is interesting running Ignite. And I actually thought about this, and I feel like I will try this as well in the stream tomorrow. Check it out if you want to. For some reason he's talking about Triforce and Gore Drinker. I'm not sure exactly why or what he wants to try. But that's definitely not the build he's gone for. So yeah. I thought about just also running Ignite. Like, I thought about my TPs that I do, and I feel like, honestly, why not just commit to Ignite, right? Why not commit to just trying to win lane as you know, as hard as possible? And Ignite does that, exactly, right? You run Ignite, you run Lethal Tempo, you also start with Thorn's Blade, which is an extremely strong power spike for level 1 Kayle, right? Like, with that setup, you're extremely strong. I'm not the biggest fan of Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter, because in top lane, you don't really get to stack your Ravenous Hunter, right? Because you can only get, like, the stack from your lane opponent. You might get the jungler, right? But it's like 2 stacks. So we actually need up a long time for this rune to be, like, useful or, like, worth. So, you know, take that into recommendation. He's playing into Aatrox with Ignite as well. That also started Drone's Blade. Let's see what he does early on. So, you know, you don't really want to get pushed. You don't want to really push the wave. You really want to get pushed in by Aatrox. So what he wants to do is basically just, you know, just last it like he did here, right? He's not looking for any crazy trades. He used his E on his opponent to proc his bone plating. That's something you can really do, right? And takes his E here to last it. He doesn't really hit the wave, right? He just last it. Again, he wants the wave to push into him. What Aatrox would want to do here is basically try to crash either the 3rd or the 4th wave. This will look like it will crash on the 3rd wave. You know, creating a cheater recall, creating some time for him to reset and get an item, while Kayle has to stand in lane. He could also just, you know, stay in lane, like poke. We'll see. I think Aatrox should just reset after, you know, pushing the wave. Okay, nearly ganks. Probably has to flash, exactly. That'll suck. Red Trinket as well. Unlucky. He could get off, but he has Ignite, so, and they know that Lee Sin will come too, so he should be fine collecting these CS on the tower. I don't think Lee Sin can actually gank. Yeah, I mean, again, he can't really move, right? Because he doesn't want to obviously lose the big wave. He's gonna try to trim it out so it doesn't crash immediately, but you know it's already too late, so just has to let the wave crash. You're nothing fancy, not trying to look for any trades. He thought about pulling the wave out there, right? But he ended up not doing it. Obvious reasons, right? Because he doesn't want to take all the... doesn't want to tank the minions, basically. So yeah, again, the wave is most likely reset, right? It's a bit into his direction, which means the wave will, you know, slow push if nothing else happens into the Aatrox. And that's also, you know, where the scary part begins. To note, he maxes Q this game. You will see how good it actually is. And that's why I always say that you should at least put 3 points into Q while playing top lane. Because it applies so much pressure. Aatrox misses W, going in. Ooh, that could be a kill. Oh, he got the kill, but he will die because he's not running Triumph. 1 for 1. Wave will push into Aatrox, which sucks a bit. I think he will probably buy some Berserkers here. Like, that's the best thing he could do. Yeah, he goes for Berserkers early. Right, Berserkers help a lot. Dodging, you know, Aatrox Q, Aatrox W, basically. Especially in the melees, it's always a good early purchase if you actually end up getting, you know, the items. Or like the whole item itself. It's like really, really strong, right? You get a lot of attack speed. You know, you get a lot of base movement speed as well, or flat movement speed. Okay, let's see what he will do. The thing is now, right? The wave is not in good position. He can't really walk up that much because Aatrox will most likely punish him. So, yeah, that's why QMax helps a lot, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. You can't really walk up to the wave and just, like, crash it like other champions would be able to. Because he will just, you know, get poked down. So, you know, he just has to collect the CS safely with Q. It's a really good Q. He could also use E on him afterwards. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. But he has to be a bit careful getting baited into EQ. Yeah. Nice. And then he will just basically Q the minions again. But he, you can see he tries to hit Q on both the minions and him, right? He tries to hit them. So that's really good. You know, he knows obviously what he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't be rank 1 with 2000 fucking LP in Challenger on the Chinese super server. That's actually so insane. Yeah, so we're gonna try his build. Basically his playstyle tomorrow on stream. So, you know, it's Sunday today. No gameplay today. You know, instead we get this awesome replay. Also make it a bit louder, but you know, he's just speaking Chinese, so you know, I hope that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna try this out tomorrow on stream. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kayle_1v9 or _1v9. Appreciate you guys. Alright, looking like a solo kill. Nice, ulti. Nice, has to dodge. Very good. Careful. Nice, nice. W. E. Perfect executed. Damn. He fucking smoked these guys. Holy shit. Let's actually watch it again. Yeah, the misses her, hits her speed actually, right? He didn't even ult that because she's level 4, so he knows he can like save it out, right? He's kiting with his lethal tempo. He gets his presence of mind going. He stacks up his autos. You know, uses Q really late. I like that. Like now. And now you can just kill him. Auto E. Really well played. You know, he didn't even actually had to ult because he missed everything, but, you know, it was the right choice to ult there. And that's what I mean, like, lethal tempo is actually so strong, and I didn't really know, you know? I always thought that pressy tech is just so much better, you know, for my playstyle. But if I think about it now, you know, people ask me why I'm running lethal tempo all of a sudden. I realized that if I actually want to win like 1v2s and stuff, lethal tempo is just so much better because of the, you know, the ongoing attack speed you basically get. And, you know, pressy tech is really nice for 1v1s. Right, because of the amount of burst damage and exposed damage, 12% you get. But like, lethal tempo is like also for late game team fights. It's just so much better, right? So I'm currently trying to just, you know, kind of convert my playstyle, like change my playstyle into a more lethal tempo focused, you know, then just press the attack. I still think there are some matchups where press attack is better, but you know, overall, yeah. So he's gone for Nashor's 2 first. He bought Recurve Bow and Prevent Tome. Will most likely take the camp here. Yeah. You know, if you cut it out, he has some lifesteal. You know, he killed both the jungle and the top lane, which means he has 2 stacks on his Ravenous Hunter. Plus his Omnivamp from his Doran's Blade will, you know, pretty much give you a free Croc here. So, you know, that's what you can do. The wave will push into him anyway, right? Because he crashed the wave, which means the wave will bounce back, push into him. So he literally has free time to take this. And that's what you also, you know, should consider to do. Because you don't really lose anything, right? You just have to wait till the wave crashes anyway. And now look how strong it is. You can just do this. Ignite. Look what he can do. That's so broken, right? You just get those 2 attack speed items, you get the lethal tempo, you just run them down, right? With Q-Max, a lot of you know, slow burst damage as well. It's so strong. And now it's basically lane over, right? There's how much Aatrox can do at this point, because he will have his ignite back up very soon as well. And you know, after this wave he actually has enough for his Nashor's Tooth. So I think he could crash the wave. Yeah, China! Woo! China! Woo! He just slow pushes the wave. You know, this is a wave for his Nashor's Tooth, so... Okay. Yeah, he will crash next wave, because they're actually planning on diving Aatrox, right? He's just pinged, so that makes sense now. He wants to get a big wave, so they have, you know, like a better chance of actually diving him, right? Because if they do so, then he will lose a lot as well. But that's all a bit, you know, risky. They have ult, so they have to play it like pretty good. Uh-oh. Let's see. 200. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, I mean, it worked out. Pretty close, he didn't have to ult. I also like that in China, you have these timers and you also have these ult timers. That's actually so cool. I don't know if it's like an intended thing or if it's like an extension he uses. I can't really tell. That's nice. Okay, he doesn't want to take the tower. I respect it. Gets his Nashors. He'll actually go Wits End second, right? Well, Wits End first, but Wits End second. I feel like in a matchup like Aatrox, Wits End first wouldn't be that bad because of the extra movement speed you get. You know, it helps you with kiting. Yeah, Q-Max, obviously E-Max afterwards. So far, really good game. He will have his Ignite back up soon. I just like how confident he plays, right? Especially the 1v2 early on. Right? He didn't just like escape, he didn't try to just run. He actually knew he could like kill both of them. And I think this is why I have to like understand what kind of crazy player it is, right? Because not even I thought that he would be able to kill them, right? But he knew his limits really well there, and that's what I, you know, like so far. Right? Okay. You can just take the tower here, honestly. I mean, now it's too late. Yeah, so basically next wave. He just wants to push wave, you know. Gets the last plating, apply pressure. Aatrox can't really hold the wave now, so... yeah, that has to back off. Oh. Bit greedy there with the tower shots. Okay, yeah, I can just... okay. Oh, ulti a bit too late. He also clicks on himself, but it should be a kill here. Yeah. This guy's no chance. Already 2.0 for attack speed. Jesus. So, I mean, yeah, well played, you know. Now he just has to convert his lead. He can do 2 things here. He can reset and walk to mid lane. Help mid lane get the last platings, right? Because the platings are still there for 2 minutes. Or you could also just, you know, go into the jungle while, because near leaves bot lane. And there are 2 camps up, most likely, so, yeah. I also like that they have HP over the name, that's really cool. You know, big camp he gets, took the XP from the minion side to get 11, takes wolves 2, not up. Yeah, now back to top lane basically, right? You could just run him down actually. Yeah. I mean, if Aatrox stays, he's dead. He's literally dead. He's 3 levels down. He just has to hit Q and he's dead. Q, auto, E. Yeah, exactly. But he's dead because he didn't flash. I mean, not worth for him, obviously, right? Because Arcus just gets 550 shut down. But, you know, gets closer to his what's end. Gonna skip a bit, right? He buys what's end next. And, let's see what he does. Okay, he walks to red buff, you know. I would do too. I would do that as well. You know, red buff Crux, honestly, you know. Or just red buff and, you know, mid lane platings are still up for 20 seconds. But they obviously want to try to get the mid lane tower next. Yeah. So that's a good call. They could honestly kill the Aphelios. TF's ulti. That works out, I guess. RTF actually ulted bot lane. But, you know, Kayle is really strong, so even though Aphelios has 2 items, this guy's 1000 shutdown. That's a free kill, literally. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Guess it worked out. Free 1000 gold. Not bad, not bad. You know, gets a tower. Top lane is a big wave, but I think they will just... I think you should go into the jungle next. Or just, you know, walk towards top lane. Yeah. He also has a lot of gold. He basically wants to just take the next top lane wave and then reset and be there for Dragon. But if they kill him, then he doesn't even have to go to Dragon, because then they will most likely win anyway. I love to wave kill 11. Yeah, that's a free kill. He missed Q. Ooh, he might actually die. Yeah, he had to ult him. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. If he hits Q, right, then Aatrox doesn't even get close to Twisted Fate. But yeah, he can just push top lane now, right? Ash will probably die in mid lane. Okay, Faker dodges. Oh, he still died. Yeah, but again, yeah, exactly. You should just, you know, stay top lane, try to push. He could also move for Dragon, but yeah, I think it's just best to good blue ward there. You just, you know, push top lane, apply pressure, get these 600 outer turret shut down, which is absolutely juicy. You know, he sits on 4k. I can just recall. They got Dragon. Also, really funny. I just saw it. It shows on the map. It shows next Dragon which spawns. I like that. Wait, that's so cool. Look. It shows. Wait, that's actually a cool thing. Wow. So yeah, what's end and then probably Rift Maker, I would assume, right? Yeah. And then yeah, I would just go top lane, push her the wave, and then maybe, you know, collapse on mid lane, maybe keep on pushing top lane, apply pressure. He has his ignite up, so he can definitely win 1v2. I think he will win 1v3 as well, because he's like really strong. So a really clean game by him so far. I like that, right? And that's what I like about Ignite as well. I feel like, you know, in order to carry with Kayle, like have a guaranteed carry, you have to win your lane, right? And Ignite kind of makes you able to. So I feel like I should also be a bit more selfish and just, you know, maybe, you know, we're gonna try this tomorrow, right? We run no TP, we just go Ignite with these runes, and then just, you know, see what we can do, you know? I mean, if he can win in 2k LP Chinese super server, then I should be able to win in low master, right? 100 LP master right now. Okay, walks to mid lane, helps TF. Ult card. I don't think he has to ult him. Okay. But yeah, now lethal tempo basically kicks in, right? 2.4 attack speed. In a tricky situation, he doesn't have flash, but if he hits his Q and I feel yours, then he's like literally dead anyway. Yeah, he can Q over the wall. Yeah, free kill. W, and then he's dead. Ignite? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like look how strong it is, right? The lethal tempo is just so insane. If you actually had this guy stands no chance. 4 levels down. Absolute fucking demolish game. Jesus. Yeah, no, again, you know, basically the game is over, right? I don't think they can end. He can maybe get a tower. But if he gets Herald, then... we can kill him. Oh! I mean, he fucking walked into that. I think he could have just not died there, right? If he just walks back here, instead of clicking ult on him. Yeah, I mean, I think he knows. I think he knows he greeted that. Yeah, gets the Rift Maker. What does he buy next? So I could see Death Cap. Rage Blade. Okay. China. Rage Blade, number 1. Let's actually go a bit forward so we don't have to watch the death timer. Okay, I think he just waits for a pod, right? Yeah. Blue pod. Rage Blade. Interesting. Interesting. You know? I mean, he has Nashos. He has, his Wit's End, so he actually has quite a lot of on-hit damage, which will get duplicated damage, right? Every 3rd hit. So it's not that bad, right? He is like maxed out on attack speed now. Jesus, I need to play, dude. I need to warm up my wrist before playing tomorrow then. Because if I have to play with 2.3 attack speed all the time, that's hard. Okay, and now you can, you know, just push top lane basically. Get the blue buff before. They could just Nash or like take Dragon and then end safe, but you can just kill the Aatrox here. TFS ult. That's actually not a good TF ult. I think Aatrox will get away. Yeah, he should just not commit. He should just push top lane. Yeah, right call. It's like a waste of time, right? Why chase him, right? All you want to do is just end the game. Like, don't stall the game, right? He gets a 16. And yeah, I would just push top lane, right? They're fighting. There's no way he will be there in time. So, I would just honestly push. But he's actually committing. So, you know, maybe I learned something new as well here. I wonder if they get anyone. He hit his Q. I feel like he could have just pushed top lane, right? He could have gotten inhib already. But I guess I want to fight for Dragon. There's no way Kayle loses this. Kayle's level 16. These are 12 and 3. Holy shit. He's fucking melted. Yeah. You fucking melted him. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, he had like 2.7 attack speed. And, you know, basically now game is over, right? They're all dead. And they will just, you know. Kill him. Aced. And 19 and 3. Jesus Christ. That was a good game, right? Interesting how he, you know, how he played it so well. I really like, you know, the way he used his Ignite in lane. Really well played, man. You know, there's a reason why this guy is 2000 LP in Challenger. And yeah, I hope you guys could learn something new as well. If you want to, you know how good this build is in, like, with actual players like myself that only have 2 hands and not the brain capacity of this guy, make sure to check out the stream tomorrow. I will, you know, 99% of the time upload one of the games from tomorrow's stream to YouTube. So if you don't have time to watch that, make sure, you know, to subscribe so you will be you will be informed when I upload a new video. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little game. Leave a like if you did. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, everyone. Much love. I'm out. Peace.